Welcome to the Average Brentwood Teens podcast.
where we talk about our experiences.
As a teen and share our
Thoughts as a teen.
You know it.
Happy late New Year, Brentwood Public Library. It's me, David, with my friend James as the host today.
What's
if
up?
If you're probably wondering where Josh is right now, well,
We don't talk about Josh, no, 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 no. We don't talk about Josh, no, no, no.
okay, so yeah.
Credit to Ebel for that idea.
So yeah, Josh and Juan, they're not going to be here today, so we're going to fill in as their hosts. So, how y'all been doing today?
Well, first, let's introduce each other first. Right next to me, we have...
Ryan. Nice to meet you.
I'm Elijah, nice to meet y'all.
Hi guys, it's Evelyn.
It's Joseph.
Ebel.
Hello, I'm Philip.
So how y'all doing today?
Tired. I'm hungry.
I'm doing good.
I need money for a taxi. So. I went to McDonald's. I still didn't get any food.
I'm
poor.
fine.
I'm tired.
Just basic answers. All right, then. Well, I'll continue now. I've been doing all right, doing well in school. Third quarter just started. I mean, did all right second quarter, but I want to, bounce back.
I still don't like the classes.
That new rule that they put in, the
That's
latest.
what's stressing me out.
Bro, I saw the rule.
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand it, but like, why?
Because the hallways are already crowded.
The Harleys are
enough.
already crowded enough as it is.
It's a
Yeah.
horrible idea. And we have kids pushing against each other, and then we're gonna be late either way.
Yeah,
They
I
keep
can
forgetting
relate.
that we're in a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
surprisingly high amount of hold things for the classes. When all the crash cars coming through the hallways. We had surprisingly a lot this year, like way more than before. I'm kind of literally concerned.
Anyways, let's move on to today's topic. One of the topics is, what is something common that you cannot do? Now, for me, I can't whistle. I've tried many times. I just cannot do it. Though I can snap. But I don't know about breathing. I don't know. I kind of struggle with that, honestly. What about you, David?
Well, for me, I also can't whistle. I still can't do it to this day. I can also snap as well, like this. To be honest, the only reason I learned how to snap was when I saw Infinity War, and that's literally the only reason why I know how to snap. I didn't know how to snap until then. Yeah.
Bro, imagine watching Infinity War and then finally learning how to snap.
Yeah.
But you end up taking out half of reality.
I wish.
What about the rest of y'all? Anything that's common that you can't do?
I can't bring myself to watch anime.
It's okay, we still accept you.
Like,
There's, like,
I used to really be into it, but now I just can't at all. Like, I haven't seen a single episode of Demon Slayer.
So, like, what did you used to watch before?
I was just watching garbage, to be perfectly honest.
Speaking of Demon Slayer, I heard there's been a hot topic this week. Alright.
Bro, yeah, in fact. I just watched the latest episode yesterday. Bro, it was amazing when I saw all the effects that happened.
Speaking of the latest episodes, have everyone started watching Attack on Titan?
I
Sure.
actually, that's the thing that I cannot do. I'm scared to watch the new, season of it. So, I've been pushing myself back and I haven't watched it. And, so many of my friends have seen it and I'm like, I haven't watched it yet. So, just give me, another week or so to pull myself.
Yeah, next week you're going to say, give me another week.
No, for real, because I'm scared that, someone's going to die that I really like. Because most of my favorite characters died already.
Oh, yeah, okay, I understand
relate.
that. I understand
Attachment
that.
issues.
Okay, so I read the
Attachment,
manga, so
yeah.
I'd rather not watch it at all because I already know the ending.
Oh, lucky you.
I just got too bored and what's it called? Stubborn? No. I'm sorry, I'm bad at English. So just warn me, guys. I decided to stop waiting and just read the whole thing and finished and got over it.
That's right, everybody, forget the anime. Read the manga. It's way better. Forget
That's
the
literally
anime.
how I'm
It's
doing
spoiler to
Naruto.
everyone.
I am not watching 700 episodes of the anime. No, thank you. I'd
That's
rather
how we did
read...
My Hero Academia.
Yo, I read it. It's really good. I actually like it.
I just finished the first 6 volumes. I just rented 7 to 12.
Oh, nice.
Didn't we just see that manga where Naruto was told from that character's perspective? What was his name?
There's so many. It's so unspecific.
The one that you just showed earlier, Ikari or
Itachi?
Itachi? Yeah, Itachi. Yeah.
Yeah, that
By
was
the
a
way,
novel.
favorite character? Just saying.
Eh.
Mm-hmm.
Harako Itachi.
All right, let's continue. So the second topic we have here is, what is a place that you really want to visit? Now, for me, well, obviously, Japan, obviously. But besides Japan, since I'm pretty sure everybody here wants to go to Japan.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna say Japan. Oh man.
Yeah, dang.
Let's see here. For me, it's kind of a good question, really. Probably around possibly Italy or France, really.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
I've been wanting to, see Europe. I never actually went to Europe before. To be honest, I never really went anywhere outside the U.S. with the exception of Puerto Rico.
I just wanted to go to Germany. Seems like a nice place,
What about you, David?
I've been to a lot of European places actually. I've been to London, I've been to Amsterdam, been to France, been to Italy, been to Spain. There's a lot of places I got to see. And so if there's one that I actually haven't seen yet that I also want to see, it would be Germany would be one of them since I always want to know. Actually, I also want to go to Greece. There's a lot of I've recently gone to Greek mythology and I'd like to know more about that in Greece too. So yeah. Philip?
Actually, most of the places I want to go have already gone.
Well, where have you gone to?
I've been to France, I've been to Germany, I've been to Italy, I've been to Spain. We spent an entire summer in Europe, just driving everywhere. I guess I want to go to the Baltic Sea. That's the only place I want to go.
So, Ebel, what about you?
All right, David. I respect you. Greek mythology. 100%, 110% respect to you always.
Nice.
But of course, Japan because fan service and all that stuff.
Fan service. It's always fan service.
If I had to pick a third place, let me see. It would be the hometown of most of my native heritage, Haiti, because near the Caribbean, so I can find a perfect place to relax there. What? You can get half of that from me. The rest, I've got nothing.
Honestly, I would go to Iceland. It's a really nice scenery.
It's really nice.
Okay, so I have 3 because I can never pick. It's Japan. I've always wanted to go to the Dominican Republic, and the third one's not really a place; it's somewhere you can go. I've always wanted to go to Disney World.
I went there.
Sad.
I went there and was 3 years old.
Yeah, but I begged my parents when I was younger, and they literally haven't taken me. I'm literally 16 right now, still begging them to go to Disney World.
Alright, for me, obviously Japan, because the kaiju fights over there, they're kind of crazy.
Honestly,
what else? Actually, I would love to go to Brazil because they have the amazing tropical animals, and it's just beautiful over there. Hopefully, I don't run into no anaconda or anything. But aside from that, another place I want to visit is home. Okay, guys.
All right. Before we move on to our next part of the topic, I want to ask one more person, Mr. Poe. What place would you want to go visit?
Nah, the only place I want to go is my grandma's cooking house, man.
Oh my God,
She got the best rice and beans. All right,
rice and beans. Let's go.
All right, thank you, Mr. Poe.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
On a side note, actually, I remember another reason why I wanted to go to Japan as well. So the biggest reason out of all the reasons for me personally to go to Japan is because of they have a Universal Studios in Japan, and last year they opened the whole Super Nintendo World, and that's my dream theme park I want to go to, see Mario and all that in the theme park. That would be so amazing just to see and experience for myself,
Wait, you just said more, as in JoJo's Dark Adventure?
No, Mario.
Mario?
Yeah,
like Super Mario.
A whole theme park. Yeah, and they have a whole Mario Kart ride. It's amazing.
I heard
This
Mario.
reminded me of another reason I want to go to Japan. They have an Attack on Titan theme
Oh, I've
park,
seen that too.
And you can go ziplining through some of the things, and it seemed really cool.
They had a whole Demon Slayer event I saw for that.
Yeah.
It looked so cool. They got figures of Rengoku, and it was amazing.
So y'all slaying demons and titans over in Japan?
Yeah, Japan has better theme parks than here,
I
man.
heard Japan is beautiful at night.
Yeah.
It really does because of all the lights and colors
With
and
the
everything.
neon flying cars, it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we move on to the next topic, or?
Actually, one more person wants to say something.
Okay.
Earlier I said, of course, I want to go to Germany and all that. And hearing you all talk, it actually brought more other places I wanted to visit. Of course, places like Japan, because it's just, of course, fan service and the amazing culture. Amazing, by the way, really expensive. Just saying. But also wanted to go to Texas because my cousin's there. After she went into the army, she hasn't really come back, and I was worried about her, so I always want to visit her. And she actually lives there now, but she doesn't really send mail or anything, so I always wanted to check up there and maybe even live there. I heard it's really nice.
Nice. Now, for our third topic, if you can live anywhere else, where would you pick? Now, for me, I have no other place but here. I cannot live without this public library. Now, what about you, David?
Same here. I've pretty much known Brentwood here my whole life, but if I were to move somewhere else, I know it's kind of risky, but I kind of want to go to New York to see the city and everything and live there. Not live in the city, but like live in like around Queens, you know. I feel like that'd be a good place to settle down in.
Radioactive spider is gonna bite you one day. It's gonna bite you one day.
Hey, I'm from Queens. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Philip?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I'd also want to live in the city, probably somewhere in Manhattan.
How about you, Elijah?
For me, man, anywhere else. I mean, the first can count, right?
Alright, no insulted.
But aside from that, North Carolina, to be honest, because it's like always hot and there's pools. And, like you see animals like almost every day.
I can't do that, man.
Like one time I was like walking around North Carolina because I was by my father. There was a lake. So I went over and I thought it was a crocodile, so I got scared. Since I was just a plastic bag. But yeah, it seems like a nice place to go down. So that's why I would go.
Nice. Now, how about you? Sorry, I forgot what your name was.
Evelyn. So me and Joseph were talking on the side, real quick, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And we were talking about how we would move in together. Like somewhere nice, like Texas or something, and just start a little family.
Aw.
Like a nice little house, get like a big plot. I don't know. It sounds nice. No, not a ranch. I'm very scared of animals, okay? This is to deal with.
Bro, okay, first of all, I'm getting chickens because of free eggs.
Okay, I have chickens already. Like, that doesn't bother me.
Why you acting like that's the only reason you don't use the chickens for?
We're gonna cook them, okay?
I mean, there's also eggs for breakfast.
Eggs for breakfast, chicken for dinner. So
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
Multi-purpose.
All right, last person, Mr. Paul. If you could live anywhere else, where would you pick?
Well, a place where I can live somewhere else. The moon. If I had the opportunity to travel, I would probably be off world. We're getting closer and closer to, traveling from the moon to Mars. So if I had the opportunity, you best believe I'll take that ticket.
I just finished astronomy. Yeah, one of the last times we were talking about is, like space travel.
Topic?
What?
Topic?
Not really a topic. We were watching a video about it. And like how eventually soon we'll have to, leave Earth and go to like the moon and eventually go to possibly other galaxies and other planets.
Or
there's no more space.
Oxygen on the moon.
I think that's been a big thing lately where people are saying we're probably going to have to leave Earth because of how badly polluted it already is. So it's going to get worse and worse probably over the years with us.
Even without that,
It's gonna be your generation.
with the sun going to be expanding to a red giant, that's going to be causing temperature changes to happen in the Earth.
Pretty sure that's in like 5 billion years. So
Yeah, I know that. But
Keep
still.
in mind
Yeah,
that
but
we
it's always
have.
something we need to worry about. Like, even
Pretty sure
if
we should
it's
stop
5
worrying
million
about
years
something so
away.
far into the future and start worrying about stuff now.
But we gotta think
the
about
effects
it
we have in
now.
our
If we don't think about it now, it's gonna be too late. You know what movie I recommend you watch?
Don't Look Up.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
And I want you to, when you look at that movie, people say, "Oh, it's whack, blah blah." Okay, cool. But if you look at how all in the movie how everybody acts out, it's exactly the same way we act right now.
No, that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
I
That's
like
what's
the
gonna end
movie's
up happening.
message, but I feel like it was shouting it too much in your face about the message, to be honest.
That was the only way to put it into your face. Think
Yeah.
about
If
it.
it was like, if it only shouted it once, you wouldn't have really gotten it. Not a lot of people would have watched it. But because of how much ad revenue and everything it got, more people watched it and understood what the movie was trying to tell people.
I'm pretty sure some people would be more annoyed by that. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's how I was kind of feeling like 1.5 hours into the movie, I get you.
Yeah, like if you're someone who already, like, if they already did one, like, oh yeah, I understand the message, but if they keep doing it and doing it, like, okay, I get it. I already understood. I was like, literally, at the moment I saw it, I understood it. So.
Yeah, like, art makes you uncomfortable, and you remember the message because of how uncomfortable it made you feel.
Yeah.
You were forced to confront.
Wait, Ibo, did we talk about where you want to live? Or?
I'm not sure.
No, you didn't talk to me. What's the point?
Well, I'm gonna see y'all on Saturday.
Basically, what I was saying, not that I was basically talking about the same thing you are now. It's that not that you shouldn't focus on stuff that happened 5 billion years later, and not stuff now. Our planet is literally polluting it, dying, and no. People say that they're trying, they care, but no one's really doing anything.
Facts.
There's no change. People say they're helping, but you see nothing changing.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic when everything shut down. You saw how like there was a 90% decrease in global pollution.
It was amazing. I saw.
Yeah,
Have you seen
in
Las
like 3
Vegas?
months, so.
Las Vegas was clear sky. Like, oh my god, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like once they made everyone stay away, you could actually look at the world and see how actually beautiful it is.
Mhm.
Because like you could see how much it was getting ruined too by people walking around and just throwing trash everywhere.
Like you could have told by like looking at the sky itself. Because if you look at the sky, even if it's clear blue, near the bottom you start seeing like getting all gray in the bottom. Like when you look into the horizon, like in the daytime, if you look in the horizon, like you'll see a little bit of gray, and then if you keep looking up, it's more blue. That's basically the pollution.
Like with the clouds, or
I was told, no, it's not even a cloud.
oh,
I saw it before. Like it's a clear sky, no clouds. If you go north towards the horizon, it's more of a grayish color. Yeah. And with that, let's move on to our last topic of the day. What is the worst I forgot story you have? Now, I personally have one that this happened actually yesterday. So I was just chilling there playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's like 10 p.m. I was just chilling there. I was just thinking of school in general, and then I realized I had this whole project that I completely forgot to do, and it was due the next day.
Oh.
Did you finish
So-
it?
Yes, because I had the notes down, but I did nothing to the PowerPoint. So basically, I just rushed through the whole thing in like in an hour.
How long did it take? Wait, it took you like an hour?
Yeah.
Did
See,
you at least pass?
I don't know, because he returned the assignment, but I'm too scared to check the grades.
see, this
I'm
is
sure
the
you
power
passed
of
if you got all the notes
procrastination.
down.
This is the power we all possess.
Facts.
This is the power
Yeah.
we wield.
Come on, man. Everyone has procrastinated on something at least once.
Dude, like, I
More
don't know
than
why,
once.
but I can
More than once.
I can procrastinate so well. I cannot do a project that I was supposed to do for like a month, maybe 2, and in the last maybe day or and a half, I can somehow finish it.
Yeah.
I just every time I want to do homework, I just start playing the Super Mario music. Get through it, like speed through it.
Yeah, nice.
It's so hard to find inspiration through music.
So for my forgot story, it's actually kind of interesting. And so I've been waiting for Demon Slayer Season 2 for a while back in December. And I'm just wondering, when is it going to come out? When is it going to come out? Then we fast forward to February, where I meet up with my friends again. And James here tells me, hey, did you see the recent episode of Demon Slayer Season 2? And I'm like, wait, it's been out? Yeah, it's been out since like last month. And I'm like, wait, what? I've been waiting for so long and I didn't realize it came out a month ago.
I was in complete shock because I'm already here. Because I was already aware that it was already out, but I didn't have Hulu. Until I got Hulu, I just binged through the 7 episodes that were already out. And then when I realized that he didn't know it was out, I'm like, how? How did you not know that was out?
Yeah, and I had Hulu longer than him.
You had Hulu, and you didn't even know.
I'm like, bruh.
What would you, Philip? Do you have any I forgot stories?
One time, okay, so preface, I play video games professionally. One time, this is like 3-ish years ago, we were in a tournament and I completely slept through all of it. I slept through the entire tournament.
Was it like a virtual tournament?
Yeah. This was during COVID.
Sleep play.
Like, what game was it for?
And I played back when Overwatch still had a pro scene.
Nice. What about you, Ebel? Do you have any?
I've forgotten like a lot, and I mean a lot of things, but I can't think of one thing that I haven't forgotten yet that I could tell a story of. So nope.
So you forgot that you forgot.
Exactly.
Now that is a great story right there.
Story.
You forgot so many things that you forgot what to tell.
Exactly. I am a genius.
What about you? Do you have anything?
I have too much, you know, honestly. I forget people's name, I forget my own, I forget the dates. I do it. Until a few months ago, I didn't know what dates were in order because I kept on forgetting them. I forgot what month is it? Like the 6th. Which month is that? Like the 6th. Like, which month is that? June. Oh, thank you. And like, you don't understand how bad I am at remembering stuff. Like, for some reason, I can remember stuff that happened 5 years ago that no one else remembers. But something that happened last week, I have no clue.
Bro, facts. One time I was like, I remember this certain line that my friend Rodney said. No one else remembered it. Yeah, I can't remember something that happened last week. What about you, Elijah? Anything?
Yeah. It's two, to be honest. One time I was getting breakfast for me and for myself, right? For me and my girl.
Oh.
So I got to the school, started eating the breakfast, and I ate everything. Well, almost everything. And then there was like a couple of things left, and I was like, oh snap, I forgot my girlfriend.
Hey,
So I passed her a McGriddle and a hash brown.
Hey, when you hungry, you hungry.
Because
And the second thing I forgot, no cap, this was kind of stupid. I forgot about my mom for a moment.
What?
Because,
How did that happen?
Because he said they would talk to me. He's like, hey, check up on your mom, because he was out and she was sleeping at the time. So I fell asleep, and when I woke up, he came back. He was like, did you check on your mom? I was like, exactly. That's what I said.
Oh man.
I was like, oh. Turns out she was fine. It was a false alarm, and yeah.
Oh man.
How about you two?
Okay, so I got one. I saw my dog open the gate, looked at him, looked at the gate, walked away. He ran out. As soon as he ran out, I looked at him and I was like, okay.
Wait a minute.
I love the way you told the story. Like your guy opened the gate, ran away.
Why'd you open the gate?
I opened the gate. I look at my dog. He's like right there staring at me. I just kept on walking. Forgot about the gate. Looked back. He's not there. I was like, okay. And I just went inside my house. I was like, oh shit. I remember sorry. I forgot about my dog ran out. So he was out there for a couple hours.
Why'd you open the gate?
Because I was getting inside the house. I live in an apartment.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, his dog must be bold. It's over.
I think like the worst event I forgot was like my mom's birthday, because I was the one making her cake. I told everyone not to make a cake, and my mom came home at 9, and at 6 o'clock my cousin texted me, "Is the cake done?" And I was like, "What cake?" And she was like, "Your mom's birthday cake."
Oh my god.
So I ran to that kitchen so quickly, and I made a small little cake with 2 frogs on it, made of icing, and a little heart in the middle that said "Happy Birthday, Mom." And she's like, "Does this take you forever? This is so cute." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, totally not take like an hour.
Yeah, totally not like 2 hours.
What did I say earlier? Procrastination gives you power.
You can just
It's a
you
fact.
can finish everything in 2 minutes.
So
At least you put in the effort.
Infinite effort, infinite results.
Like, it's okay. Everyone left their brother and sister in the microwave before. So.
I left.
Oh. not y'all? Oh.
He just reminded me of something. I forgot my sister at school once until 5:30, and I went and ran to the school to go get her. I was supposed to pick her up at 1 o'clock.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
how do you?
Oh my
You're a
god.
bad sister. You're not a good.
Remind you of
Oh man.
Yo, common question for all y'all. Have any of y'all forgotten when a test was be say the next day?
Dude, I don't know what
Every
to do
day.
tests. I don't study.
He said every day.
I don't.
Bro, fact, I don't really study either. I still
Yeah,
do
I
well.
just if whenever I know if I know the test really well, I just do it.
Mr. Poe, you got something to say for us?
Yeah, don't you? What about an I forgot story? You have any?
Oh, one time I forgot to defrost the chicken. My mom was mad.
I don't know why, but
Interesting.
Hispanic mothers always get mad when you forget to bring
Do
up the
anything.
chicken.
You know,
Like-
don't use hot water to defrost stuff.
Yeah,
You're
she'll
not supposed
notice.
to do that.
And she'll throw the
know.
chocolate.
Yeah.
At that point.
My
The
mother-
classic, the chancla.
I forgot a lot of stuff. Don't blame me.
It's fine.
What are you, my dad?
Alright, very nice. Now, before we go, we have a review from someone from West Middle School by Brian G.
Age 13.
I watched the very first episode named Is Water Wet from Average Brentwood Teens podcast episode. The podcast had a debatable question, which was, is water wet? Some of the people in this podcast were saying water is not wet. However, there were some who argued that it is. To find out the answer, they used Google. The answer was, water is not wet, but it makes other materials wet.
Makes sense.
Which was news to me since I thought water was wet.
You know, it makes sense. Makes sense.
So
Actually, let's talk about that.
So I guess the answer
Alright,
is
Like
well,
lava
yes,
can't
but actually
burn
no.
lava because it's lava. Like,
Let's talk about that a little.
makes sense.
So,
I'm so lost. I got lost between that.
I mean, if you guys didn't see the middle school's response, what would y'all think? Is water wet?
No.
Yes. Water is.
Well,
not wet.
yes, but actually no.
Yes. No.
It's
Fully
50-50.
yeah. It's like a knife can't stab itself. It doesn't make sense.
How?
If you cut
Exactly.
If you bend it the right way.
So if I bend water the right way.
I mean,
The
When
last
you
ever?
put your hand on the water, okay, is it wet? Now answer the question. If you put your hand inside water, okay, is it wet?
No, your
Yeah.
hand's
Yeah.
wet.
Your hand is wet.
Yeah,
it's wet, right?
But
So
the
it's
water
wet.
itself is not wetting itself.
Why not?
Because it's itself.
So if this is
It
dry,
can't be
right?
more-
This is dry.
It can't be more wet than itself. Okay,
If this is dry,
it's humid. It's pretty hot.
all right, whatever. Just forget about humidity. If this is dry, is it dry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then wet is wet.
I actually have another interesting question to ask y'all.
It's talking about two different things.
So if we're
I'll get
asking
back to you.
if we're asking if water is wet or not, how about this? Are apples crispy or crunchy?
Apples.
That's crunchy.
Wait.
Crispy
what
and crunchy
no.
are very different.
Yeah,
Because
that's a
when
different thing.
you pierce the skin, it's like crispy. But when you
No.
chew between your mandibles,
No.
it's crunchy.
Crispy is like
Crispy is like you
fries.
grabbing a fry or a chicken
Yeah.
nugget.
Because it's cooked. It's like
Well, not
it's
chicken
put in
nugget, like-
something to
like-
cook it.
You ever ate
Fried
a bunch of
chicken.
the boats?
Popeyes. Just saying.
Popeyes are
Sponsor.
good.
Sponsor.
Popeyes are both crispy and
Sponsor?
You know what? What's crispy? A carrot.
Hmm.
We should have a Popeyes mukbang.
Don't talk to me anymore. You're insulting me. You're insulting
Is
me.
that considered?
I like carrots. Don't talk to me.
Is a carrot a fruit?
But
Carrot's
Is
a
a
vegetable.
carrot a fruit?
It's a vegetable. Please stop.
Carrot is not.
It's a vegetable.
Oh, potatoes
Carrots-
are a
carrots-
fruit.
Because
Do carrots grow on
have
seeds?
Tomatoes are fruit.
Carrots have
Tomatoes are
seeds.
fruit.
Do they?
Carrots
Yeah,
are.
they do.
No, it's a
No.
Well, tomato
Ca-
also has a seed.
Yeah.
and
So
some
it's a
people say
fruit.
It's a vegetable.
No,
Wouldn't
it's a
you
fruit.
consider
It's a
all
fruit.
Tomato
vegetables
is a
fruits
fruit.
if they
The
grow
seeds
from
are
seeds?
inside the
No, I looked.
Guess
it up
what?
before.
So
Wait, guys.
wait. Real question: is a zucchini a fruit?
I don't
No, it's a
what's
vegetable.
I
zucchini?
think
It has
wait.
seeds though. It has
It's a
seeds.
Isn't that a water?
So does that mean every vegetable is a fruit if they grow on seeds?
Maybe I'm not sure the definition, but I know that most vegetables come from roots.
I've gotten lost so badly right now.
Fact, I phased out for like 2 minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, wait, what are we talking about here?
So then what about avocados then?
Those are fruits. Those are fruits.
Yo,
Those
no,
are
they're
fruits.
not. Be quiet. Be quiet. No, your opinion's gone. Your
I'm
opinion's not anymore.
Hispanic, but I hate
Listen, man,
avocados. Because when I was younger, I used to love avocados. And every time I got in trouble, my mom would make me eat a whole avocado, and I hate avocados.
So, no. So
you
why
put
do you
salt
hate
on
avocados?
avocado?
Just hate your mom.
Because avocados, when I eat it now, it makes me want to gag, so I can't eat them.
What
Just
about
like
What about guacamole?
when you eat too
I
much
actually
of
love
something,
That's
it's like you gag. Like I grew up eating certain foods that I can't eat now because it makes me want to throw up.
What about guacamole?
No, I can't do guacamole.
Damn, she
either.
can't eat your
Yo. What about guacamole with spicy sauce?
No, I can't. I can't do anything with avocados.
I've
To be
eaten
honest,
pizza a ton
You're
of times.
broken.
You don't
You're
see
broken
me
Hispanic.
barfing.
You don't deserve the title.
To be
anymore.
honest,
Agree.
y'all like if you're using like the seed rule, you can't really use the seed rule on fruits because we all know a fruit that doesn't have a seed, which is a banana.
Yeah,
Bananas
seeds.
have seeds.
They were just genetically modified so that seeds were too small to be
Do you
get
see?
in the way.
Do you know like the top, like kind of like
wild
at the top
bananas.
of it, like when after you peel
Not
it-
even wild bananas. They're full of seeds, like all the way through.
So
It's
do I
just
have a tame banana? I don't know.
enough. But the way we genetically modified it made sure like the seeds were smaller and the riper part that we eat was more bigger and sweeter. Like when you look at old wild like vegetables, fruits, and all that, they look way different.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it called fish and chips and not just fish and fries?
It's
I
a
have
different
no
language.
idea.
It's a different
Because
version of the language.
Because
In
British.
England, chips, chips is French fries.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, here it's French fries.
Yeah, but crisps are chips in England.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
No, because it makes sense because
They call
crisps.
crisps
Wait,
chips.
so they just crisp and wait, I'm crumping.
No,
That's
fish.
different.
No, it's
No,
fish and chips.
you're botching
Yeah.
everything.
Chips are called crisps in England. Yeah.
Crispy.
That's
Makes sense.
interesting. We eat different kinds of foods. If you check a McDonald's in Asia, they have a rice bowl. We don't got that.
Yo,
If
Maybe
you-
we could use that for like the next podcast, like
Yo,
different
If you go to
similarities.
Guatemala, they have like whole chickens and like whole chicken bones on the McDonald's menu. Like you can go whole chicken wings. I'm sorry, but
I present to you the McChicken wing.
again,
You want to do
Again,
something I don't
again.
understand?
Again, sponsor.
sponsor McDonald's sponsor.
Any
Sponsor?
sponsor?
I've never seen sponsored by Ray
Has
Charlotte.
the
No,
podcast
no. This is sponsored by his
Yeah.
best hair sponsor, Keeps.
No.
This is
But
sponsored.
best folk? I don't care. I'm
This
fine
is
with anything.
sponsored
No.
by Dick's Sporting Goods.
I think we have
Nice.
to get at least 100 episodes.
No, it's sponsored
Okay,
by
but this
NordVPN.
place needs to be
NordVPN.
sponsored.
Okay, I would need everyone's honest opinion on the McRib. Like, how do
It's
you guys,
disgusting.
I
and
hate
I
it.
hope they
I've never tried it.
The
how do
what?
you guys feel about the McRib?
I've
never
never
tried
had
it.
it.
I've never tried it.
had
Wait, I have a question
I never
though.
tried it.
I don't consider it
Mr.
food.
Poe, do you have an opinion?
It has barbecue on it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the McRib.
Okay, I don't hate it because of the barbecue. I hate it because the way they package the meat and everything. It's how you made a rib. It's disgusting.
I'm sorry, but he's never had Popeyes or the McRib, and I
Okay.
feel very sad for him.
What tomorrow at school? I'm buying you chicken.
Yeah, we're gonna
You back to
We're
it.
gonna bring a whole bag
What
of
you
Popeyes.
what you want? What you want? Tell me right now.
Food. I don't know.
He
Wait,
said what
what?
you want.
We'll figure it
for
out.
Popeyes. I don't know
I don't
chicken.
know.
He doesn't know what they have because
Exactly.
he's never had it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Joseph.
I've had
Popeyes has chicken.
Popeyes has chicken.
I know that.
Don't eat the biscuits with no drink. Yeah, there's like basic.
You want lemonade?
You wanna know one thing I don't understand?
Wait.
What else?
Chicken nuggets.
Love that
Yeah,
chicken from
nuggets.
Just give
Popeyes,
me the whole
right?
plate.
Yeah.
Wait, quick question.
Popeyes.
Quick question. What time does Popeyes open?
9 in the morning.
I don't know.
9 in the morning
Damn,
to
no.
8 p.m.
I wake up at 6.
Why?
Wait, why do you know
Why
the
do you know
time
the
that
exact
well?
time of Popeyes?
New question.
Oh,
No comment. No
New
comment.
question.
That is the new question.
here's the question for me. You know, like how you ever go to a restaurant and they say serving boneless chicken wings? I just don't understand the point of that because they're just chicken nuggets. Why you call them boneless
True.
wings?
Fact.
They're
I used to work-
tendies.
I used
They're
to work at
tendies.
somewhere called Toxic Wings in Long Island, Empanada.
Yo.
And
That's a weird name.
we called it boneless chicken because if you came in and we called it nuggets, we already have nuggets. We sell nuggets, but that's nuggets with like corn dog nuggets.
Do you work
And-
in the food industry?
Yes, I work in the food industry.
Yo.
So does
Sponsor. You give me a discount?
Sponsor?
and
Seafood?
the
Are you
reason-
sponsoring?
Here's the thing: we don't call it nuggets because it's necessary. It
Nuggets.
is shaped like it, but it doesn't look like nuggets at all.
Oh.
So the reason we don't call it nuggets is because we already have an item on the menu called nuggets, and so we can't mix everything up because it would mix up for people. So we call
Crunch.
it boneless chicken wings.
Extra crunchy nuggets. That's what it called.
To be honest, it's like, if you were just sharing the names, we rather buy chicken nuggets or boneless wings, pretty much.
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings.
Boneless wings.
Yeah, and it's the name.
That's exactly what she's trying to say.
Honestly,
I
at
think
my
so.
restaurant we have over 50 flavors, and I had to try them all.
Yo, you got.
We have ghost pepper. They made me try it.
You got coupons?
Did it hurt?
Did it hurt? Of course.
Yo, let me tag along. Damn.
Y'all could. I'll bring food here one day.
Yes,
and it's like all
please.
toxic wings, and we could just like eat.
Okay.
Alright,
We have a big
Guys, we
dinner.
have like 2 more minutes.
you guys want to call it a wrap now, or
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Man.
go wrap.
Man, all this
Okay.
happened because of one person saying is water wet.
Yeah.
Water to food.
We went from water's wet to vegetables.
I love
to
democracy.
Popeyes to McRib to Joseph not eating Popeyes
Yeah.
to us ordering food to me knowing the exact times and to
boneless
Boneless wings.
Yeah.
boneless wings and my job and that's it.
And there you have it, folks.
Don't you love politics?
But to truly end all this, for those who use Google and says that water is not wet, it's a lie. Water is wet, it's a lie.
No, it's the internet.
It's a lie.
Everything could be
Anything could be on Wikipedia.
Exactly.
In all honesty, everything will change eventually. Pluto, not a planet. Water, wet, not wet.
Soon,
Who
water's
cares?
gonna be my neighbor. It's over.
All right.
Water.
And with that is it for this Average Brentwood Teens podcast. We'll see you all next time at the Brentwood Public Library.